Did you know that what you eat first thing in the morning can be the key to keeping your blood sugar stable, or the reason why your glucose levels spike out of control? Many people make a critical mistake when choosing their first meal of the day without realizing that they are harming their own health. And if you have diabetes or prediabetes, some of these foods can be even more dangerous. But today, I'm going to reveal the 9 worst foods for diabetics to eat on an empty stomach, and what you should eat instead to keep your blood sugar under control. And the last item on this list may shock you. So, go ahead and like this video and drop a comment below. What do you usually eat for breakfast? Let's see if it's on the danger list. 1. White bread and refined pasta. For many people, an ideal breakfast includes a warm French roll or a slice of toast. White bread and refined pasta are common in many routines. But if you have diabetes, it's crucial to understand how these foods impact your health. Made from highly processed flours, these products go through a refinement process that removes almost all fiber, leaving behind only fast-absorbing carbohydrates. This means that as soon as you eat white bread for breakfast, it quickly turns into glucose in your bloodstream, forcing your body to release large amounts of insulin to manage this sudden spike. The problem is that this excess insulin release can cause sharp energy fluctuations, making you feel hungry again within a short time. Without fiber to slow digestion, glucose enters the bloodstream rapidly and then drops drastically, triggering intense hunger. This cycle leads many people to consume even more carbohydrates throughout the day, creating a harmful pattern that worsens insulin resistance and makes blood sugar control even more challenging. If you're looking for a safer and more nutritious option, choose real whole grain breads made with less processed, fiber-rich flours. Additionally, replacing bread with alternatives like scrambled eggs, oatmeal pancake can be a smart strategy to extend satiety and prevent dangerous blood sugar fluctuations. 2. Fruits high in fructose. Fruits are often seen as the perfect choice for a healthy breakfast, but for people with diabetes, some can be hidden traps. Ripe fruits like bananas, grapes, and mangoes contain high amounts of fructose, a natural sugar that is quickly absorbed by the body. When eaten on an empty stomach without fiber or protein, these fruits can cause blood sugar spikes, making glucose control much harder during the first hours of the day. In addition to directly affecting blood sugar levels, excess fructose can overload the liver, the organ responsible for processing it. When too much fructose is consumed, the liver may convert it into fat, contributing to fat accumulation in organs and worsening insulin resistance. This effect can be particularly harmful for diabetics, increasing the risk of long-term metabolic complications. To avoid these issues, opt for low glycemic fruits, which release sugar more gradually into the bloodstream. Strawberries, raspberries, and apples with the skin are great options, as they contain more fiber, slow down glucose absorption, and help maintain stable blood sugar levels. If you enjoy fruit for breakfast, try pairing it with protein and healthy fats, like unsweetened yogurt or a handful of nuts, to further reduce its glycemic impact. Now, tell me in the comments, did you already know that these fruits could affect blood sugar levels on an empty stomach? 3. Sweetened yogurts and processed cereals. Many people choose store-bought yogurts and breakfast cereals as a quick and seemingly healthy morning option. However, what appears to be a nutritious choice can actually be a major mistake. Most commercial yogurts, especially those labeled light or fat-free, compensate for the lack of fat by adding high amounts of sugar and artificial sweeteners. Meanwhile, breakfast cereals, even those marketed as whole grain, often contain corn syrup, maltodextrin, and other refined carbohydrates, which rapidly spike blood sugar levels. The biggest issue with these products is that they create a false sense of satiety. You might eat them thinking you're nourishing your body, but soon after, hunger returns. This happens because these foods are low in fiber and protein, two essential components for a balanced breakfast. Additionally, The hidden sugars force the pancreas to release large amounts of insulin, which can lead to fat storage and worsening insulin resistance over time. For a truly healthy option, choose unsweetened natural yogurts and pair them with nutrient-dense ingredients like chia seeds, flax seeds, and nuts. These additions provide texture, fiber, and healthy fats, helping to stabilize blood sugar levels. If you prefer a sweeter taste, go for low-sugar fruits like strawberries or kiwi, which can add natural flavor without compromising your health. 4. Black coffee on an empty stomach. For many people, coffee is an essential part of their morning routine. But drinking it alone and on an empty stomach can have unexpected consequences, especially for those with diabetes. While coffee is rich in antioxidants and offers certain health benefits, its stimulating effect on the body can lead to an increase in cortisol levels. Cortisol, known as the stress hormone, can destabilize blood sugar levels when elevated. This effect is even more concerning for diabetics, as it temporarily reduces insulin sensitivity, making blood sugar control more difficult early in the day. Another key issue is that caffeine can suppress natural hunger signals, causing people to skip breakfast or delay eating nutritious foods. A few hours later, this can result in a sudden energy crash, leading to intense cravings for fast-digesting carbohydrates like bread and sweets. Additionally, for those with a sensitive stomach, drinking coffee on an empty stomach can increase stomach acid production, causing discomfort, acid reflux, and digestive issues. If you enjoy drinking coffee in the morning, the best strategy is to have it after a balanced meal that includes proteins and healthy fats, such as eggs, cheese, or a handful of nuts. This helps prevent drastic blood sugar fluctuations and minimizes cortisol's impact on metabolism. Another great alternative is to try less stimulating options, such as decaffeinated coffee or natural teas, which offer benefits without interfering with blood sugar control. 5. Fruit juices. Fruit juices are often considered a healthy and natural choice to start the day. However, for those with diabetes, they can become a real challenge when it comes to blood sugar control. This happens because, when the juice is extracted, most of the fiber is removed, leaving behind a high concentration of fructose and glucose. Without fiber to slow down absorption, the sugar from juice is rapidly absorbed into the bloodstream, causing an immediate spike in blood sugar and forcing the pancreas to release a massive amount of insulin to compensate. Another issue is that drinking juice significantly increases fruit consumption compared to eating whole fruits. For example, a single glass of orange juice can contain the equivalent of 3 or 4 whole oranges, dramatically increasing the sugar intake in one sitting. This excessive and concentrated sugar load not only spikes blood glucose, but also overworks the liver, promoting fat accumulation and worsening insulin resistance over time. A safer and more balanced alternative is to choose whole fruits, preferably eaten with the skin whenever possible, to preserve their natural fiber and regulate sugar absorption. If you're looking for a refreshing morning drink, try unsweetened iced tea, water infused with lemon slices, or smoothies made with vegetables and healthy fats like avocado and chia seeds. These options provide hydration and nutrients without jeopardizing blood sugar control. 6. Processed granola and cereal bars. Many people believe that granola and cereal bars are quick and healthy breakfast options, but the reality is quite different. Most of these products contain large amounts of hidden sugar, such as glucose syrup, honey, and maltodextrin, which rapidly spike blood sugar levels. Even the so-called whole grain versions often contain refined cereals, which lose their nutrients during processing and act like simple sugars in the body. Another issue is that these bars are typically low in protein and fiber, meaning their satiety effect is short-lived. Within a few hours, hunger returns stronger than before, leading to excessive carb consumption throughout the day. Additionally, many of these industrialized options contain high amounts of refined vegetable oils, which can increase inflammation in the body and worsen insulin resistance, a major concern for people with diabetes. If you're looking for a convenient yet healthy alternative, the best option is to make your own bars at home using nuts, seeds, and oat bran without artificial sweeteners. Another safe and nutritious choice is a mix of nuts, shredded coconut, and a dash of cinnamon, which provides steady energy without negatively impacting blood sugar levels. 7. Margarine and refined vegetable oils. For decades, margarine was marketed as a healthier alternative to butter. However, research has now proven that this swap can be a mistake, especially for those with diabetes. Margarine and refined vegetable oils, such as soybean, corn, and canola oil, undergo industrial processing that alters their structure, creating trans fats and inflammatory compounds. These synthetic fats interfere with insulin function, making cells less responsive to glucose and raising blood sugar levels. Regular consumption of these oils is also linked to increased systemic inflammation, which worsens insulin resistance and accelerates the development of metabolic disorders. Studies show that a diet high in refined fats can increase the risk of cardiovascular diseases, which are already a common concern for diabetics. To make matters worse, many industrial margarines contain chemical additives and emulsifiers that overload the liver and disrupt proper fat metabolism. If you're looking for healthier alternatives for cooking and seasoning foods, choose natural, minimally processed fats, such as extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, or even real butter. When consumed in moderation, these ingredients provide high-quality fats, help reduce inflammation, and do not interfere with insulin sensitivity, supporting a more balanced metabolism. 8. Sugar-free cookies and biscuits. Many products labeled sugar-free may seem like a safe option for people with diabetes, but in reality, these alternatives often hide ingredients that can destabilize blood sugar just as much as regular sugar. Processed sugar-free cookies and biscuits frequently contain refined flours, modified starches, and artificial sweeteners, which can still raise blood sugar levels or negatively impact metabolism. The problem is that even without table sugar, sucrose, these products still contain fast-digesting carbohydrates, which quickly spike glucose levels and affect insulin function. Another major concern is the excessive use of artificial sweeteners like maltitol and sorbitol. While these sweeteners have a lower glycemic impact than regular sugar, they can still disrupt digestion and gut health. Additionally, these sweeteners keep the brain addicted to sweet flavors, making it harder to transition to a diet with fewer artificial stimuli. This can lead to overconsumption of ultra-processed foods, reinforcing an unhealthy eating pattern over time. To avoid these risks, the best alternative is to opt for natural and nutritious snacks, such as a mix of nuts and seeds, unsweetened coconut chips, or aged cheeses. If you're craving a crunchy texture, try making your own homemade cookies using low-carb flours, like almond or coconut flour. These options provide satiety without spiking blood sugar and help with long-term dietary adjustments, making healthy eating more sustainable and satisfying. 9. Energy drinks and diet sodas. Energy drinks and sugar-free sodas are often chosen as alternatives to regular sugary beverages. But for people with diabetes, these drinks can cause hidden metabolic issues. While they don't contain sugar or fructose, they are loaded with artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose, which can disrupt insulin response and affect satiety signals. Additionally, the high caffeine content in energy drinks triggers the release of cortisol, a stress hormone that, when elevated, stimulates the liver to release glucose into the bloodstream, making blood sugar control even more difficult. Another alarming consequence of these drinks is their impact on gut health. Research shows that artificial sweeteners can alter the balance of gut bacteria, reducing microbial diversity and promoting inflammation that worsens insulin resistance. Furthermore, regularly consuming overly sweet beverages can train your taste buds to crave intense sweetness, making it harder to transition to a more balanced diet and increasing cravings for other processed carbohydrates. If you're looking for a refreshing and safe alternative, consider unsweetened iced green tea, lemon-infused water, or decaffeinated coffee. These drinks provide hydration without blood sugar spikes and contain antioxidants that support metabolic health. Small swaps like these can significantly improve blood sugar control and promote long-term well-being. Now that you understand which foods can harm your blood sugar levels in the morning, it's time to make smarter choices to protect your health. Small changes to your breakfast can greatly improve blood sugar control, boost your energy, and prevent spikes and crashes throughout the day. Now, tell me in the comments, which of these foods have you eaten on an empty stomach? Were you surprised by any of them? I'm reading the comments and will reply to the most interesting ones. And if you want to know the best breakfast options for diabetics, then you must watch this video, where I reveal the 9 best foods to control blood sugar. You'll learn how to build a breakfast that keeps your glucose levels stable and prevents blood sugar spikes. Click now and watch. See you soon, and take good care of your health.